Hi, I worked with the consonant sound V with my students. I chose to work with V because all my students are Hispanic, and that is a pretty big problem area for them. They all pronounce V as B or a variation of the B sound. I asked them to give me words that had the V sound in it. I'd like to believe that they gave me words, the correct words, because it had the sound "v" in it. But I think it might have had something to do with this that was on the board. I hope they gave it to me because it had the "v" sound and not the letter V in the words. I'll remember that next time I ask them to generate some vocabulary for me, basis a sound and not a letter. Um, but they gave me a healthy list, like vocabulary, boat, have, save, give, love, live, and I put it all up on the board. I told them we're going to learn how to make the sound verb. And I asked them to put their upper teeth on their lower lip and blow out. So to do, and they all did that pretty well. I asked them what sound it was, and they said it was the f sound, as in fast or fan, or Fiona, who is a girl in our class. Then I asked them to put a sound to it. So I asked them to do and I asked them to feel the vibration here and also the ticklish feeling that you get on your lips. And they were pretty amused. One of the ladies in my class told me how we all look like animals, like a small animal like a mouse or a rabbit or a beaver, and we looked at a picture of it. So I think that was a good thing because they found a way to remember it. They made a connection to the face, the physicality of the sound with an animal, which I think will help them remember to how to make the sound. So that was pretty good and amusing, and we, worked on making the sound a little bit more. I then asked them to read out the vocabulary on the board, and a very interesting thing happened. Where the V sound was at the beginning of a word, they were able to pronounce it well and correctly, but it was the words with the V sound at the end. So have and save, that were a bit of a problem because they would find it difficult to make the transition from the first part of the word to the second to ver, and also they came up with words like have, save, the sound at the end. I tried to do some remedial correction there by telling them that when it was at the end, we will try not to say the at the end. So I split the word saying ha, and to put it together and say have. It kind of worked, but it wasn't giving me a natural word. Like it was still very split up or extended in the middle, like have or have or have. It was in have or save. So I need to work on that. It was a pretty interesting problem to pop up. I didn't anticipate it at all. And this video is 4 minutes in the running, and I'm going to stop. So that was my experiment with verb. I'm becoming a little more confident with using pronunciation exercises like this in class. And I look forward to using more of what we've learned in the phonology modules. Thank you for listening.